name's Ives with Jives.Fitness today, and we're going to do an intense workout. It's going to target the areas of the quads, the hammies, the calves, hip pointers, and glutes. This video will help you get stronger legs. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, spread the word. Any feedback and support is really greatly appreciated. Thank you. Hey guys, on this exercise, you're gonna want to make sure your knees bend straight to your where your feet are pointed. So if your feet are pointed straight, your knees should be straight. If they're pointed out, then your knees need to point out with your feet. And make sure your back is stable and can carry the weight that you're doing. You want to go at least 90 degrees in a bend of your knee. If you can't, then you need lower weight. On this next one, you want to do a leg press. It's basically the same as your squats. Just make sure your knees go to your chest. And make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And now you want to do calf raises right after, and you want to get them close together and point your feet with the most mobility. Same with squats. It's same thing. Squats with the seat under you. You want to make sure your knees are pointing towards where your feet are pointing. If they're out, then you want your knees pointed out. If they're in, then you want your knees pointed in. And also make sure you touch your butt to the seat. This will help a lot with your glutes and your quads and hammies. This next one is seated calf raises. It will help a lot with your calves. Just make sure you get full mobility in your ankles and point your toes. This next exercise is decline squats. It's going to help a lot with your lower back, glutes, quads, and your hammies. Make sure your knees point towards where your feet are pointing, and make sure your knees are bending at a 90-degree angle. And also make sure your feet are up on the ramp so it gets the most out of the workout and makes it more intense for you. Now this next exercise, it's gonna be lunges. What you're gonna do is get a bar that you could lunge, I would say at least 10 yards there and back 3 times. And make sure you keep your back straight. With strengthening your legs, the most important thing is form. You want to make sure your knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, stable back, front foot, the heel needs to be planted to the ground. The only thing that should bend is the back foot and the knees. If you can't do the bar, then I suggest dumbbells or no weight at all. Just make sure you're doing the form right so you could properly strengthen your knees, your thighs, and your glutes the proper way.